Today is the 27th day of Iyar, the 25th of May. And we're in chapter 4, Daf Kaf Ches, Amud Aleph.
New chapter, correct?
Right? And it's a very short chapter, it's the end. So all this was about the offering of the HaOmer. Everything we've talked so far was about the offering of the HaOmer. It wasn't about counting the HaOmer. So what's going on? So now we have to talk about the counting of the HaOmer. As it says, you shall count for you the day after the Shabbos, meaning the day after Pesach, 50 days, 7 weeks, they should be whole weeks. Ki HaOmer, the HaOmer, shu shi'ur hay, as we said, it's made out of barley, which we said is the measure of hay. Mazon malachim, the food of the angels, meaning what? Shi'ur hay, we said two different explanations. That either shi'ur hay is the hay that comes out of the speech and is chopped up. It's divided into utterances, into letters. Mazon malachim, that we feed the angels with this, meaning either we're speaking, which is one possibility. That's one possibility that we said, and the other possibility is that we said that the angels, when we lift the HaOmer up before the altar, the seorah, the shi'ur hay, so it's as if we're showing them that what they produced, what they hit on the produce, on the seed to make it grow quickly, it was made into good use. Okay, so that was the other explanation. And the third explanation was shi'ur hay is shi'ur kol echad v'chad lefum shi'ur adelei, that every person contemplates the way that he contemplates, and that is the equivalent today of doing all the agricultural, all the work that was done in the field is now done in the contemplation. And all this is angels. All this is angels. Because angels, again, represent the natural state of the world. These are all natural aspects of reality that we're lifting up. It's either the work in the field, or the speech, or the thought in the mind. So, shi'ur hay mazon malachim shemchinat alma deitgalya b'mocham v'asagatam, because as we said, this is what goes into the mind and into the contemplation. V'Yisrael gam ken yitzrachim lo letzorach nafsham ha'behemit, and we also need it for our animal soul. And we said that the animal soul is a derivative of the angels and the chariot, right? It's the same thing. What I have an animal soul is like my angel. And people find this hard to believe. But the Arizal says that when a person is born, he receives two good angels. One angel becomes the animal soul, the one angel becomes the divine soul. Not the divine soul per se, but the Yetzer HaTov. And they both want success. The animal soul thinks that success means to survive, to collect as many belongings as they can, have as much food as they can, conserve energy, don't work too hard, don't do anything, stay in bed all day. That's a good way to live. And the animal and the good inclination, the angel of the good inclination says, no, the whole purpose of your coming to this world is to do good deeds, and so on. So you have to get out of bed. You have to do things for other people.
So these are two aspects
but they're two,
of the animal soul.
Right. These are. It's not of the animal soul necessarily. Because the good one is already like a beginning of the divine soul, but it's not the complete divine soul yet, because it doesn't understand yet self-sacrifice. It just says you need to do good things. It's like a good inclination. It's not completely to sacrifice myself. But anyway, the point was that the evil inclination is an angel. And where did it come from? It's a derivative from the chariot, from the animals in the chariot. Those angels that look like the faces of animals. And the 2 loaves of bread, this we bring for the divine soul already. And that's why we count the HaOmer, because the word to count, lispol, Sefirat in general, in Hebrew, is also to illuminate. It's shon sapir. It's a sapphire. It illuminates. So what do we do by counting? We're slowly illuminating the animal soul. We're giving it the HaOmer. We're giving it, as it were, the seorah, the barley, in order to strengthen it and to lift it higher and higher to reveal the dot, the hidden dot, the hidden connection that we have with God, which is what's going to come down in Shavuos. And then on Shavuos, which is the 50th day, which we don't count it because it's not a particular aspect. It's not one of the aspects. It's everything together. Everything together descends on Shavuos. So after we've worked for 49 days, counting, illuminating the animal soul further and further and further, what are we illuminating it with? We're illuminating it with the divine soul. So then on Shavuot, Hashem brings down the Torah, as it were, and this Torah, this is like the all-inclusive aspect of the divine soul. The divine soul and the Torah are almost the same thing. There's different aspects of it. And why do we spend 49 days working on the animal soul? Because we want the animal soul to understand that it too can self-sacrifice. It can also dedicate itself completely. Self-sacrifice means to dedicate yourself. It can dedicate itself completely to Hashem, who is one. When we say one, when Hashem speaks the words Anochi Hashem Elokecha, when He speaks the first words of the Decalogue, the so-called Ten Commandments. Ki hine yesh neshama be'emit, ve'yadua deshar hanun kolel kulam. There are animal souls, and we know that the 50th gate, which is like the 50th day of the HaOmer, what do we mean? The 50th gate of understanding. Until now we've been saying that I contemplate one idea out of Torah, another idea. Then there's an all-inclusive gate, which means I can contemplate everything at once, as it were. How can I contemplate everything at once? Okay, Nefesh Be'emit. What does he say? Nun Sharei Binah. It's even better. Sorry. Very good. So there are 50 gates, and we know that the 50th gate is the all-inclusive gate. It includes everything. What is this? Hu b'chinat haketer. That's what we call the crown. Ve'ino davar b'fnei atzmo, elo shu hamakor shel mem tet, of the 49. This is the source of all 49 gates, meaning all 49 types of contemplation that I did during the 49 days of counting the HaOmer. K'mo shehem lemala me'itchalkut, before they're divided into 49. Therefore we count 49 days. So during the 49 days we're bringing down each gate of contemplation. Now again, what is each gate of contemplation? So you could do it many different ways. You could do it the way that most people understand. You do chesed shebechesed, gvura shebechesed, thinking about it that way. Meaning I want to contemplate Hashem in terms of loving kindness of loving kindness. I want to contemplate Hashem in terms of today is Malchus Shebayisod. However you understand it. So you buy one of these calendars now that they have, and it explains to you in simple language what the person thinks this is. So you contemplate this. Okay, fine. So that's a way of, what am I contemplating? I'm contemplating an idea from Torah, and I'm trying to connect it to the animal soul. I'm trying to connect it to something that's in my regular day-to-day conduct. That's called the 49 gates of contemplation, 49 gates of understanding. Then there's the 50th gate, which is the source of all of them. It doesn't divide into particular aspects of contemplation. It's not a particular idea. It just includes everything. Valken, so really what are we doing? We're accumulating. We're not just doing one by one. It's not I do the first day and then the second day and the third day and the fourth day. Because how do we count the HaOmer? Because we don't say today is the second day of the HaOmer. We don't say today is the third day of the HaOmer. We say Hayom Shnei Yamim Velo Yom Sheni. We say today is 2 days in the HaOmer, of the HaOmer. We don't say today is the second day, meaning that we're accumulating. I have 2 days today, meaning on the second day I already have 2 days. On today, which is the 42nd day, I have 42 days. I'm coming with all of them. I'm not just saying this is the 42nd day I came with.
It's a separate day.
Okay. It's a separate thing altogether. No, I'm accumulating. Slowly I'm accumulating more and more energy that's going into the animal soul to fix it. מפני שגם ההמשכה מבחינה שכוללת הכל על כוכך מפני שהם המשכה מבחינה שכוללת הכל, because they are all in the end pointing at the all-inclusive 50th gate, because that's where I'm heading. I'm heading to, it's sort of like a person is trying to reach a critical mass. Like Iran now is accumulating plutonium to make a bomb. You accumulate it to this and this and this until I finally have enough. Same thing by what we do in the counting of the worm. By the way, the attack is going to be this week. Everybody knows already, right? It's not a secret anymore. It's everyone. Yeah, everything is in place.
So that's been in place,
and it's going to take a week.
It's a week, but they don't know when.
No, it's going to be this week. It's going to start this week because everybody knows that they're a
know
day
that
away
close.
from making a bomb.
Yeah. Oh.
It's known already.
Yesterday was
And Witkoff
the
left.
beginning of the 6 Day War. Yesterday was the end of the Kniyal, the Second World War. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yesterday was May of the European War. Yes.
Right. It was the beginning of the 6 Day War.
Yes.
In any case, it's this week. And how are you going to do it? You can't do it without the Americans. So what do you do? So you have to do it for a whole week. It's going to be a whole week. So it's going to be an accumulated. They've been accumulating. And the destruction is going to be cumulative also. Slowly, for a whole week.
It's a week of attacks.
A week of attacks, day after day after. And there's going to be missiles every single day. Every single day.
Some, yes.
No, there will be. Don't make no mistake. Everybody's ready for it. It's not political.
Can we, I think are we at a good place?
He didn't start yet. So we're accumulating Sefirot. We're counting another day, accumulating. And the first day is not disconnected from the second day. They become one unit. It becomes one. The second day becomes one with the first. That's what it means. Today is 2 days. The Rebbe spoke about this many times, about this idea they were accumulating. And then and this is the idea of a triangular number. It's a sum from 1 to 49. It's not just 1 and 2 and 3. It's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. In the end, you have this triangle of 49, the sum of 1 through 49. And this is a secret in general of life. That don't look at every day as separate. But like Avram, Kulu Yumin, he comes with all his days. He accumulates them. He doesn't. How do you accumulate? There has to be continuity from one day to the next. You have to think about this all the time, that when I go to sleep, I'm preparing for the next day. I'm not putting this day behind me. On the contrary, I want to take all of it with me, all the good things, and so on. And that continuity, that's what creates generational wealth. That's this idea of generational wealth. That you have to accumulate all the time. You have to keep thinking about this as something that's accumulating. Of course, the best type of wealth is the spiritual wealth. That's what it means to count 50 days. Otherwise, it would say Tisperu b'meshech hamishim. You should count for 50 days. It says you should count 50 days. 50 days, you accumulate them all. Even though in the end we only count 49, because the 50th is the 49, all of them together. But it's all inclusive. It includes all of them. Okay, so we finished the Sefirat HaOmer, and tomorrow we'll have to start something new. So I'm open to ideas. Okay.